This week is the week of the Franklin County Fair and Horse Show, and coming up tonight, a Franklin County only horse show with lots of categories, and it's an interesting event to watch. Also, the baby contest at 7:30 on Friday. Beef cattle show, Franklin County cow and bull class and feeder calf, and that evening the tractor pull. On Saturday there are several events as well as a tractor pull Saturday night. So we encourage you to go out to the Franklin County Fair and Horse Show and participate in many of the activities. Cable 10 earlier this week taped some of the draft horses and went into some of the exhibit area. And we'll show you a little bit of that tonight. And coming up later on in the next few days, we'll have more footage from the Franklin County Fair and Horse Show.
What's your name?
Marlette.
Well, I understand you did this gingerbread house over here. When did you make this?
Christmas.
Okay, you can't eat it. What did you do to preserve it?
Nothing. Air dried it.
Air dried it. What does that involve?
Just letting it sit.
Oh, just letting it sit. How long did it take you to make it?
Oh, around all day.
All day? Have you made more than just one?
No.
How'd you learn to make it?
Friends of ours came over and showed us how.
So, what all's in it?
Cookies and lots of things. I couldn't name them all.
Looks like there's cookies and candy, marshmallow, coconut. Have you ever made one to eat it?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, what's your name?
Price Clover.
What exactly is your job here?
I'm chairman of the home division, all the way through the foods, the arts and crafts, the knitting, the crocheting, the home furnishing, the clothing, the adults' clothing, and then I drop into the 4-H club work.
Okay, how did you get that job?
I don't know. I really don't.
I can tell you how. She came out here and worked for years, not even being on the board, and then we put her on the board and gave her a job.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Marguerite Cardwell.
And what's your job?
Well, I am coordinator of the exhibits in the exhibit hall here, and that means starts on Monday morning. I have to come out with my crew when I have a nice crew, and we work in here washing tables and putting tables in line and hanging wires and for exhibit later after their exhibits are judged. And then I have to line up people to come and work from then on to watch the exhibits, and that's my job.
Okay, do you get volunteers to come in and watch?
They're all volunteer. There's no one paid, so we're all volunteer.
How long have you done this?
Well, I think this is my 25th year on the board.
25 years.
25 years.
All enter things yourself?
Yes. Well, the reason we do most is because we have a contest among our homemakers. And we get $25 for our club if our club has the most entries. So we're club members, and so we enter.
Are you a club member?
Yes, I am.
What did you enter?
Well, pillows, food, vegetable, and then my daughter entered in her 4-H work. So you finally run out of something to bring, each year, but you do try to bring some. And then, you go along with the judges, and it's sometimes hard to say, to keep still and not open your mouth, that's mine, and here they stand making all these comments.
And one of my jobs is to try to keep the ones that have entries in that division from being with the judges. when they go around. So it'll be a little more fair. I'll tell you a thing that happened to me one time. I entered in canning most of the time. And I had this jar of tomatoes. And here I had this sheet. And this lady says, that one's out. And there I stood, and I dared not say why, because it was mine, you see. And so I didn't say a word, and I still don't know why that was out. That was kind of hard to take, but I took it and never said a word.
What do the individual winners get if they win?
They get money prizes, the top three, and ribbons. Blue for the first and red and white, just like at the state fair.
They vary from $1.50 to $5 is the highest premium that we have in here.
An exhibit called Live at Home, and it's $10, and it's an exhibit that contains units from it has to have 12 units in it, items in it, and they have to be at least 2 members of a family exhibit in that. And it's judged on how many exhibit from the family and the quality of the exhibits, and what else? What's the other? There's 3 different number of items, the quality and the number of members. That's the 3 things.
Members in the family.
And it is a pretty exhibit. I'd like for you'd look at some of those sometime.
Who are the judges?
We have judges from the county agents from other counties come in and judge.
This is our president of the fair.
What's your name?
Kenneth Hockensmith.
Well, how'd you get to be president of this?
These young ladies elected me, I think.
Was that it?
He's another one of our hard workers.
Yes.
And that's the qualification for a fair board member. Of course, you have to have a little something else going for you, but work is...
All I do is try to help out on the problems. They do all the work in here.
Do you have to supervise all the different areas?
I just walk around. If they need me, I'm here.
Oh, I see.
He's chairman of the horse show. Yeah, this time, too.
This time, yeah, we have a good horse show all week long and tractor pull. We have a good fair.
Do you go around to different fairs and
Yes, sir.
competing?
I showed him 6 fairs. He never showed him in second place. Never fair showed him.
Really? What's so good about this horse? Why is he always a winner? Or close to being a
I'd
winner?
say his color.
His color?
Yes, sir.
What's so good about his color? I just don't really know anything about these
He's a
horses.
blonde. They breed for blondes. He's
Uh-huh.
got the blaze in his face, full blaze. All of his markings. His markings is what makes him whoa. School boy.
What age is he?
3-year-old.
3 years old.
Goodness gracious. Why do you think that horse won? What's so good or bad about that horse in that particular fair?
Number 245 is Rosetta and Buffetta, owned and handled by George Cook of Oregon.
She's just been raised. She did.
What did y'all do to her to raise her properly?
We didn't do nothing, but little girl there, she's been around them all her life, and she plays with them. She knows how to roll.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How old is that horse?
Ladies and gentlemen,
14 months?
one of the first
Now, do you train these horses?
No, I hadn't missed it. I broke it to work is all.
Broke it to work?
Yeah.
Is that horse a pretty good field horse?
Exactly how he's judging these
How did you break it to work? I just don't understand.
Put it inside another mare that was already broke to work and worked it.
Work them together, huh?
Yeah, put the gear on her and worked it.
That horse is bred to be a field horse, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
supposed to be here, so we'll try to get them to you before you leave this afternoon. Thank you. All right, now, of course, the winner in this class goes to Rosetta and Buffetta, Mr. George Cook Handling and the owner from Oregon, Kentucky. Thank you, Mr. Cook. For class number 4, please, that's a mare hauler class.
Got to take the time, man. Now, what class is this coming up?
This is a mare and mare class, hauler class.
Are you the judge for these?
We have 3 entries in
What do
this
you
class,
look for in
ladies
these
and gentlemen.
horses?
Well, straightness, correctness, and soundness.
At entry number
Now,
99
what do you
is
mean by
Babe,
soundness?
handled by Steve Banks and owned by Holly Payton
Make
of
sure they
Frankfurt.
ain't got no bad
Entry
eyes
number
or bad mouths
245
or
is
lumps or bumps
Rosetta,
or
owned and
scars
handled
on
by
it. So
George Cook of Orrington. At entry
it's a
number
horse
29.